Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Get Higher Paying Coaching Clients Without Being Pushy. And today I am fired up because we are going to talk about 3 steps for getting a steady stream of coaching clients. We're going to talk about how you can get a steady stream of clients that are actually able to afford your rates. And because, a lot of times when you're talking to other coaches, and I had this challenge myself when I was getting started, and even to a certain extent as I was moving forward, I would be talking to people and I would be, sitting down with them and they would be like taking notes, and I would be sitting down some more and they're taking more notes and they're making sense and they're nodding and they're taking their notes and all this other stuff. And then we came to the money part and it was like, oh, well, you know what? You are great, but I can't afford you. And I was just like, oh my God. I'm like, what do I need to be able to do in order to be able to get a steady stream of coaching clients? You find where you go, a lot of people have different accreditations. They go to different schools, and there's nothing wrong with that. But during those schools, people have told me they haven't really been taught how to get a steady stream of coaching clients. They've learned the technical aspect of it, but they haven't really been given a game plan to be able to really step by step go through the client acquisition and the generation of a steady stream of clients who can actually afford their rates, which is why that's what I do. I work with a lot of coaches and consultants who are looking to get a steady stream of coaching clients. A lot of times I'll run into people who are really good at what they're good at, and they have a world-class training background and a strong commitment, but they just don't have the right tools or systems in place for getting a steady stream of clients who can actually afford their rates. So what I do is I work with coaches and consultants to help them build an audience and get a steady stream of coaching clients without being pushy, salesy, or otherwise over the top. Now, today we are going to talk about the 3 things, kind of 3 steps, if you will, to get a steady stream of coaching clients. And step 1, right off the bat, is you have to be able to create a buying market. All right. Now, you can say a buying market. You can also say a niche market. A buying market is something where the people themselves are open to using your service, right? So they may or may not be open to working with you, but conceptually, I always tell people it's the idea that you don't have to convince people that the water is wet. All right. So if I'm a health coach, my buying market might be somebody who is open to the idea that good health and nutrition is a great way to lose weight. Okay, versus somebody who I have to convince that good health and nutrition is a way to lose weight. Now, just to go a little further, a niche market, because sometimes people ask me that, what's the difference between a buying market and a niche market? A niche market would be a layer beneath that where you might work with moms who just recently had a child and you're helping them lose that baby weight and getting back on track. All right, but the niche market's not what I'm talking about right now. A buying market simply is people who are open conceptually to your service. A lot of coaches make a mistake right here because we're so busy and we see how it can help others. We see what the impact can be on their lives, and we want it more than they do. I don't know how else to say it. We want it more than they do, so we spend a lot of time trying to convince them, no. First of all, you have to establish a buying market. Then your second step after that is to what I call a true product. All right, you have to identify in your own mind what your true product is. Brian, what do you mean by that? A true product simply is the actual service or the reason why people are buying. You're like, well, I thought they're buying because they want to do coaching. No. People don't buy coaching, they buy solutions, okay? They buy the solutions that the coaching provides. People are just trying to solve a problem. And that's another way where a lot of people get hung up. We go and we take these classes and accreditations and we do all of this stuff, which is awesome. Don't have a problem with that. But because we're learners and because we like to get in there and do some of that stuff, we think that other people want to do the same thing, and we just get it confused, quite frankly. So what happens is we market coaching when we should be marketing solutions. And really, we should be marketing the problems that correlate with the solutions that we coach people on, if that makes sense. All right. So you got to identify what your true product is. Now, for me, my true product is easy. People come to me for more business. They feel that I can help them, and turns out it's true, get them more clients without being pushy or over the top or salesy. Okay. So my deal is that I can help you get more clients. You got to figure out what your deal is to your constituency. And then last but not least, you have your step 3, your value proposition. So if step 1 was a conversation of who, that's your buying market, and step 2 was a conversation about your true product or how, right? What they can expect in terms of working from you. Step 3 is why they should want to work with you. So if there's 1,000 health coaches out there, why should they want to work with you? It's called your value proposition. Maybe it's your experience. Maybe it's your way of communicating. Maybe it's the fact that I mentioned experience. Maybe it's something that you've gone through that's a similar circumstance that they faced. You got to map that out. My mom says that people like others who have a strong, what does she say? Point of view. All right? They don't like it when people are jerks or over the top or in your face, but they like people who have a strong point of view. And she's right. Okay, turns out actually she was right about a lot of things, all right? But that also she was right about. And what you want to do is you want to be able to say, all right, listen, here's why, here's who I am. For me, again, people tell me that they like my partnership style approach. They tell me that they like how, I'm able to kind of lay things out. They like how I make things, easy and, like I said, digestible. That's my value proposition. Easy to communicate with, easy to talk to. It's my value proposition. What's yours? All right. So those are the 3 things that you can do to kind of get that ball rolling. If you want, swing on by our Facebook group. You can go to facebook.com and just type in how to get higher paying coaching clients. We got all kinds of good stuff right there. You can just click that in the search bar. You put it in under the groups, obviously, and we'll see you right there. And bada boom! We'll get you into our free community and you'll be good to go. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thank you for your time.